Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. How are you today? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Brooke, or Baby Sims, whatever you prefer to call me. And if you're not new here, then welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are building something for my current household save, which is the same save that I tore in my save tour videos. This is in Copperdale. It's in the lot Bridge Creek Drive, and I'm building this home for my current household Sim's brother and his family. So I guess my legacy heir, because he's a teenager now, his uncle, cousins, and aunt. Their names, so the brother of said Sim is the mother of my heir, I guess, his name is Jake, and his wife's name is Tessa, and then they have two kids, one child named Nick, a toddler named Zayden, I think, and then they have a baby on the way. And I did not make them have any of these kids. It's just MCC/neighborhood stories doing their thing. So yeah, they have a third on the way, and they currently lived in a starter home with 2 bedrooms, and they're about to have 3 kids, so they definitely needed a way bigger home. Sorry, my Twitter's going off. They needed a way bigger home, and I want them to still stay in Copperdale because it just kind of fits what I think they would do and live in. They're very like country oriented. I feel like they like country, but they're not enough to move to Hemford-on-Bagley or anything like that. And in my game, I don't really consider Brindleton Bay like country. I guess it probably is. Like, I'd say it's more countryside, but I don't know. I think it's just a quiet suburban area that's a little less busy than like Newcrest and Willow Creek and stuff. So they live out in Copperdale, which has the same vibes as Brindleton Bay to me. So yeah, that's where they're living right now, and they need a new house, and I really, really, really love this house. This house is actually the first time I've ever used terrain tools, but we don't see that till the very end of this video, so you guys will have to wait for that. But I went for this like suburban kind of cottagey home. Like, it looks like it fits in Copperdale. Would it fit in like Newcrest? Not really. Would it fit in Hemford-on-Bagley? Yes, but also not really. Like, it does, but it's almost like too suburban for Hemford-on-Bagley and too country for like Willow Creek. So I really, really, really like this one. It's really cute. It came easily to me, and if you guys have been watching my videos lately, you know that I have said that I am not doing well with building lately. Like, I get an idea or I look at a picture for inspiration and I execute it, but then floor plans or roofing or something will just tie me up with it, and it never gets done because I feel all kind of like, it's not like encouraged, what's the word, like, it's not disencouraged, you know what I mean, one of those words, and I just don't want to do it anymore, and then I bulldoze it. So that's kind of what's been happening lately, but this one came really easily to me. As you guys can see, it's just kind of smooth sailing as far as it goes. I am using these debug fences because I've never really used them before. I always use like the actual fences, but the debug fences are a lot easier to use actually, because one, since they're not officially like a wall or a fence, they can touch the property line and it won't tell you you're not allowed to, so that's good. And also with debug fences, you can kind of move them as objects, so you can kind of create these type of fences I'm doing right now, which is like curved and bendy without having to straight edges, which I really liked about these debug fences. Yeah, the landscaping of this house is also one of my favorites. I really, really like everything about this house, quite honestly, and I'm really excited that it's going to be my current household save, and it's someone that's very close to the family, because I'm going to be here all the time in my gameplay. So I'm very excited to do that. But in my current household save, my Sim, the heir, Hudson, he just started high school. I played 2 days of high school with him so far, and I have the more students at high school mod. So I have close to 50 teenagers in my game, and I made them all over. Every single one of them. And I don't just mean like changing some outfits, make sure they don't have like randomized outfits. No. I made sure they all look really cute. I gave them all 5 outfits per category like I do with my current household Sims. And then, yeah, I made over all 50 of them, and it took me 12 hours. So, yeah. But the Teen a Day challenge really helped me. So I did do that, but I did not record any of it. I'm sorry. I was going to, but it was a little weird because you guys don't, it's like a new Sim, so, you know. But yeah, so there's a lot of teens, and when I spawned into school, there was so many. If you want to see what it looked like when I first spawned in, I do have a picture up on my Twitter, which is in the description down below if you want to see that. It was insane. It was madness. And I find it's working pretty good. Like, there's no issues I've had. The only really kind of weird thing is that when classes end or lunch begins or end of day happens, they kind of seem, there's so many of them, it seems like they kind of get stuck. So they just stand in one place for at least 10 minutes and then they all get up, which I don't really have a problem with, because in real life, when I was in school, when the bell rang, nobody was like running out, which I know probably sounds crazy because you want to get out of class, but everybody kind of just took their time and walked out most of the time, unless it was like at the end of the day for a break, and then you gotta be careful because you would get trampled. But yeah, so it was, I don't know, I don't mind it. It's pretty realistic, quite honestly, because I was looking at the comments of the mod itself, and a lot of people were saying that people were standing around during breaks and stuff and lunches and just kind of standing there. But for me, they weren't just standing there, they were actually like talking to other students, showing each other like pictures and different things. So it worked out fine for me, and I really liked that because it gave that sense of realism. Because in my real school, I'm graduated now, but when I was in school, a lot of students did that type of stuff. They just kind of walked around on their phones or talked to their like friends in the hallway, hung out by lockers, just hung out at the lockers with it open. That's kind of what they do in my game, which I really, really like. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun with the high school years pack. Granted, I do think there's not a lot to do in it. It's just kind of go to school, talk to your friends in the morning, go to class, stuff like that. And I do think it's boring, but honestly, I love that it's boring because everybody here in this comment section can probably say that school is boring at one time or another, because that's pretty much how my days at school went. Like, I went into school, talked to my friends that got there, and then I went to class. I took notes in class in silence, and then at lunchtime I sat at a table or I walked around the school with my friends, and then I did the same thing for the afternoon class, and then I left. So that's pretty much exactly how school in real life goes, which I like, but it is only second day, and I haven't settled into any drama yet because he's still getting to know other students, and I do have a storyline planned and stuff. And also, I do plan on making a current household video soon, so I can stop just explaining everything in these speed builds. But it's a little hard for me to do that because I don't want to, like, it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I'm so like far from where you guys have seen my current house sims last. I feel like it's a little weird to just start now, but either way, I want to talk about this right here for a minute. I'm doing this little curve path thing, and the reason it goes out here is because there's that little dirt path right beside it. When I was uploading together, I actually realized that that is supposed to be the front of the house, and I built this house backwards. But good thing this is a 30 by 30 lot, because it doesn't matter, because I just turned the lot around and it was fine. So yeah, but so the path right there that you're looking at that goes out to the dirt path actually goes out to the front now, like where the front of the house is, which also I think is cool because it leads out to like the river. So I don't mind it. I think it looks good. So yeah, but that's kind of what the exterior looks like. I did take pictures and I put it in a Discord I'm in, and a lot of people said it looked cool. So yeah, but I'm just doing some windows and different things around the house. The floor plan was pretty easy for me to do. I know I wanted an open floor plan, but when I was doing this, I would have changed, like, I realized that it looked a lot like my current household sims house floor plan, like pretty much the exact same. So I need to get more versatile when it comes to doing floor plans. And when I was watching this back, I actually would have changed the living room, but too late now. It's already on the gallery and I'm already editing it, so I guess it's too late for that. But if you want to, when we get to the living room, I'll show you what I mean. So we'll talk about that later. We'll get back to that. But yeah, so what is new with you guys? I know school is starting again soon in a lot of places. For me, what day does it start? Oh, what day is it today? It's the 2nd. Okay, so school starts in 5 days for where I live. And yeah, so I don't actually know when it starts for you guys. A lot of you, if you're in the States, you probably already went back like weeks ago. But here in Canada, we start school the 7th of September. I'm going to get out like the 29th of June. Or the 28th, something like that. Some days in the 20s of June, and then we start before the 10th of September usually. So yeah, I hope you all, if you guys are going back to school this year, then I hope you guys have a good first day, and I hope you guys have a good year overall. If you're starting college or anything, also, good luck and have a good time. I'm not starting college this September. I'm starting a year from now. I decided to take a year off to just hang out, work, do some stuff, you know. I'm going into law school. I guess not law school. I'm going into to be a paralegal, so going in for law, I should say, in about a year, next September at college. So yeah, that's pretty fun. But I know a lot of you are starting university very, very soon. From what I've seen, at least a couple of my friends are. So, good luck to all of you and all of your, I don't really know what to say. I don't know. Good luck with school. Do good. But one thing I find really annoying about this house right here is, I don't know if this is a new glitch, but I've never really seen it before, is that stair railing is like in the wall. And you'd probably see it when I was doing the paintings, but it's like a black or brown line going down the wall, and that's extremely annoying and I hate it. But I try to cover it with plants in a painting, but it's still there to see, and I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist, or else it's going to make me sad. So, therefore, it doesn't exist in my eyes. So, but this kitchen, I chose to do kind of like a peach white, and I do change the floors here because I wanted them to be darker because there was so much white in this kitchen that it was like throwing me off. So, I kept the same tile or marble or whatever it is, but I just changed the color to black instead of white, because we already have white counters and white fridges and everything else, so it seemed a little much. It was giving very Kim and Kanye house. So I changed the floor to black tiles instead, which I thought would be like really scary, as you see. Oh, I actually changed them. There we go. I changed them to black, which I thought would be really dark, but they actually were kind of like a gray and still look good. So I like it a lot. I really, 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 really love those floor tiles. If I could have those in real life, I would. But yeah, so if you guys all play Sims, I want to know, even if you don't, but I just want to know, what games are you guys currently playing? Because I have been playing a lot of Fall Guys. I sucked at it for a little while, and now I'm getting a little better. I actually got 2 wins the other day, which was really good for me, and I was really happy. It was the highlight of my life, quite honestly. But also besides that, me and my boyfriend have been playing a lot of Toontown. I don't know if anybody knows what it is, but that game is my childhood. We've been playing it a lot. It's basically a game that's made by Disney, or maybe it's not. Well, the game we're playing isn't actually. I lied. It's actually Toontown Corporate Clash, which is a fan-made, rewritten game of Toontown, because, I don't know, it's just cooler and has a lot more stuff in it that the original doesn't. So, it's basically like playing Toontown, but modded, but it's a different game. So I've been playing a lot of that recently. It's really, really fun. It's kind of an MMO, as my boyfriend describes it, which I didn't know what an MMO was until he told me it was, but basically you go in, you do tasks, you level up your stuff, you get more money, kind of stuff like that, which I really, really like the game. It's really fun, but I've been playing a lot of that, and of course, I've been playing a lot of The Sims. Well, yesterday. I don't want to say a lot because I've been playing again yesterday because we had that update, and when update comes, I know I don't have to, but I get really, really nervous. I would open my game, even, like, I could just take my mods out, but I don't know, I just don't until my mods are fixed. I know it's not a good thing to say, but it scares me. I just don't do it. I also feel like I won't be able to enjoy the game without my mods, and that's full transparency. So, and okay, we're on the living room now, and I wanted to talk about something right quick, and that is I want to change this living room so bad. Even watching it is making me angry, and that's because I want to change it so bad. I don't know why I did it this way, because it's so small and it didn't need to be. I put it in this way, and I should have put the couches along that wall where the shelves are, and then put the fireplace and the TV on the opposing wall, because there's nothing there. There's a doorway like over there a little bit, but it would have fit it, and it would look so much better than that. And the shelves would have been above the couch. It would look maybe better. I don't know why I did that. I really don't. I'm so disappointed. I really am mad about it. It makes me mad to look at it, but it's fine. I think it still looks kind of cute in the end. It's just so small, and I could have fit a lot more seating. I'm angry at myself for this, but it's whatever. It's fine. I'll get over it. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about before. Oh, Toontown. Yeah, it's a really fun game. If you want it, it is free. You just go on to, you search up, if you want the one I play Toontown Corporate Clash, which is a little better than Toontown if you ask me, but if you want the original one, that's also there for free download. You search up Toontown Corporate Clash, and then you kind of make an account and click register at the top. And it is a real game, by the way. Like, there's a bunch of other people playing as well. It's like a, I don't know what they're called. No idea. But there's other real people playing with you, so they're in the game as well. And I play with my boyfriend, but there is no technical multiplayer. It's just you guys do the same things at the same time. But if you and my boyfriend have, you can just accept the same tasks and do them together. So that's kind of how we play. But you can download. You just go on to their website, Corporate Clash, and then you click register, make an account, download it, and then boom, you have an account and you're done. And you can make a tune, you can buy things, decorate a house, all that kind of cool stuff. It's a super fun game. Really, really like it. Fall Guys is also free if you want that. I play that a lot as well. It is free on Epic if you want that. Super fun. However, it is super frustrating, and if you get angry at games really easily like I do, I don't recommend it because I have almost broken things many times while playing this game. Very, very fun though. I want to get Animal Crossing, but it is very expensive, and I actually don't have a Switch. My boyfriend has a Switch, but I want to download it on his, so I can play it because it sounds really fun, and it sounds like something I would really love because I love those type of games, but I don't have the money for that right now. And it is expensive. It is a really expensive game. Last time I checked, it was like $40 something. I guess that's not super expensive compared to other games. I mean, I've spent thousands on The Sims, but that's over time, and that's a lot of money, and I don't even know if I'll like it because I've never actually played it, you know? So, and I've only really seen Little Simsy play. So yeah, okay, hold on. Moving on from that, we'll come back to that. I'm sorry I'm jumping all over the place, but we'll move back because this is an office, and it is not your stereotypical office, and here's why. One side of this office is decorated to be a streamer's office who streams, you know, video games, stuff like that. Other side is decorated to be a writer's office. And here's why. Because Jake, the sim that lives here, and his family, but Jake is a tech guru, and he is also, actually, no, he's not. He's an engineer. I lied. He's an engineer, but he does streaming in his free time because he's a huge video game person. Always has been since he was like literally a child. So he has always been in video games and different things, so I made him a little streaming setup because he does stream, and his wife Tessa is a writer, so I put a little laptop and I decorate their office like it's cool split style, and I think this is so cool. However, if you download the house, you might not like it very much because I guess this isn't like a typical office you can just move your Sims in and play in, because it's very catered. Sorry, I'm like moving in my chair and shaking. Sorry. It's very catered to my Sims and what their kind of style is in this office, so I apologize for that, but you can just delete this and delete the walls and stuff and make whatever office you please. You can do whatever you want with this build. As soon as it's on the gallery, it is up to you guys, but that's what I decorated it as because that's what they do in their free time / for their jobs. So I wanted to kind of give them that, and yeah, I really like it. And they have 3 kids. I think I already said that earlier, but I decorate their bedrooms to kind of their style as well. They do have one on the way, and I actually have no idea what the gender is. I'm pretty sure I checked it after I built this, so I do know what it is now. It's a boy, but I just decorated it in all yellow because I didn't know what it was at the time, and I didn't want to go into gameplay and check with MC Command Center. So I just decorated it all yellow because I like to think that maybe they don't even know because maybe they're keeping it a surprise. I wonder if they're gonna name it. This is gonna be their 3rd boy, by the way. They have 3 boys. I feel bad for Tessa. I feel bad for the poor girl. Tessa and Jake have actually been dating since they were both 15 years old, which is really good. I like that. I think it's really cute. Yeah, super adorable. Cassie and Drew have been dating since they were 17, so you know, I kind of do that a lot because Cassie's parents are Jade and Adam, and they've been dating since they were 16. I don't know. That's just kind of what I do. And also, that's exactly what's going to happen with my current household heir now, Hudson. He's definitely going to stay with the girl he's going to date in high school, but he's also going to date a bunch of people before her. So, yeah. But I do that a lot. I need to stop doing that. I've never had someone date someone they met when they were a young adult, and like I swear it's been forever since I've done that. Everybody my sim has married for a very long time has been someone they've met in high school. So maybe I need to branch out after this storyline, after when Hudson and his girl, that isn't his girl yet because they're 13 years old, but his future bride are older and they have kids of their own. I'm gonna do a different storyline, I promise. I just don't know what yet, but a little far ahead considering they're 13 years old, but it is what it is. Yeah, so right now I am playing, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm doing the master bedroom right now. I added this like wall in between the shower and bath because I thought it looked really pretty and it's cute, so that's why. But yeah, I made the master bedroom dressed up. Oh my gosh, I am not good with words today. I am sorry. I did Tessa and Jake's bedroom in a brown and bluish kind of color scheme. I think there's blue in there. I don't know, but I decorated it with kind of that kind of color scheme in mind because I think Tessa has most of control of what the house is decorated as, because I honestly, from playing with Jake since he was a toddler until he was 18, he doesn't know how to do much. He doesn't know how to decorate. He doesn't care. So I think that he like kind of just told Tessa when they were building this house, because in my mind I don't think they moved into this house. I think they paid someone to build it. They paid me, but I think they paid someone to build it. So I think he was kind of like, you know what? You decorate the house however you want the house to be decorated. You build it the way you want it to. Anything you want, just make sure I have a place to stream and a place to sleep, and I'm fine. And she was like, all right, bet. And she decorated this house how she pleases. But I feel like they've let the boys kind of decorate their own. Well, I think color scheme wise, they let the boys decorate their own, but I don't think that they would let them pick technically their own furniture, like beds, dressers, stuff like that. But I think they'd pick like the other stuff that they want, just because of the fact that, well, Nick is 5 and Zayden is 3, so I don't think they cared much. But yeah, I decorated Zayden's room very cutely, which we'll see soon. But I just kind of decorated Nick's room here to be very blue and black color scheme. We have a lot of black. We have some white, I guess. It's like black, blue, and white furniture. Very cute. I picked that dog because it had a blue bandana and I think it fit. And I also picked a little what are they called? They're the Sims Kingdom dudes, which by the way was my first ever Sims game, if you didn't know that. But yeah, we just finished Nick's room and I'm doing the bathrooms. I put 2 bathrooms on the 3 up here. I think it's 3 upstairs. So there's a master bedroom and there is a bathroom off of Nick's because he's the oldest. However, he doesn't have the biggest room, which I was struggling with when I was doing the floor plan, because the toddler has the biggest room out of the kids, but yet Nick has a bathroom. So I don't know. What do you think is more like, what would you rather, have a bigger room or a bathroom attached to your room? I think I'd rather have a bathroom attached to my room, quite honestly, because small spaces are way better to decorate than bigger. I'm sorry. Maybe not in real life. In The Sims it is, at least, but I guess in real life you'd want a bigger room. But in The Sims I like smaller spaces. But I furnished this room. I think I filled it up pretty well. And here's something I never did before. I put a linen closet in the hallway. It's actually a dresser, but it has towels in it, and I liked it, so I put it there. But I decorated Zayden's room to be very forest and animal themed. As you can see, I really like the way it turned out as well. I changed color of the light to be green, so kind of a green hue in the room. It's very green and brown themed, and there's some little yellow spots. And I kind of set up like a scene here with these animal stickers. As you can see, the cat there is eating the mouse, or the fish, sorry. There is a mouse there, and there's some animals sitting on top of the dresser, and then this little height chart, and then there's some animals walking through the forest, sorry. And I put this little rug here because, you know, forest themed, and it's grass, so why not? And he has like a little hut there, which in my mind, if I was a toddler, I'd probably imagine that was like my house in a woods type of thing, and I'd really like that. But it's very brown, very green, and I did want to put these curtains up, so I did. And I also put a window here because this wall was looking empty and I didn't know how else to fill it. But here is the nursery. As I said earlier, I just decorated it with all yellow because I thought that it would, I didn't know the gender and stuff, so I didn't want to just, I didn't really want to make like a different, I don't really know. I don't know what I'm saying either, but I just didn't know the gender, so I made it all yellow. Not that it matters, because they are, 1, they're babies, so it wouldn't matter in real life, but 2, because babies are objects in The Sims 4, and they have no sense of reality or anything, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I just made it all yellow, and that's that. But right now we're working on the outside. I didn't do much to the deck, which I wanted to, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. I never know how to do back decks. I was interested in putting like a bench or like a seating area and a barbecue, because what actually says put on back decks? I mean, my back deck just has a barbecue and seating area, so how would I know? But I actually did section off the backyard in little pieces here. As you can see, I just kind of put these white picket fences, and that area is going to be the garden area, and then the spot with the little patio, like the cement, that is more of a seating area, and then over here is like the pool and stuff. And I made a very cool shaped pool, which we'll see here in a couple seconds. I'm just filling up the area a little more with some trees and some landscaping, because I don't like putting things in corners like that, so I did fill it up a little bit more. But I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I'm just kind of looking around, it looks like. So I'm doing a really weird shaped pool. As you can see, I kind of made it a little bigger too to fit the corner better. But I really like the way it looks as well. I think it looks super cool. It's definitely a weird shaped pool, but it's big as well. I really like it. So I put a pool out there, and I put these little like chairs. I did put some more of these white picket fences separate a little bit, and then I just put some kids stuff around. Something for Nick, something for Zayden, and then a tree because I don't like corners, as we talked about. And I put a little path just going to the little cement area, because that's where the little table is going to be. That's going to have the stuff to, you know, the place to sit when you're having a barbecue. And I put a lot of chairs, same with the formal dining, because this family, my current household family, is huge. I mean, like, ginormous. So, well, not really. I guess Cassie's parents only had 2 kids, which is her and the guy who lives in this house. And then Cassie has 3 kids, and he has 3 kids. So I guess, yeah, you could say it's pretty big. So we need a lot of space. We need a lot of space for this family. So, yeah. I did put a little garden area, and here is the struggle, okay? Listen, this is my first time ever using terrain tools, and I wanted a pond because I've never done a pond. And you can see that it did not go well for me for a very long time because I have no idea how to use terrain tools. I've never even tried. I've never even watched a video or a tutorial or anything. I am quite literally just trying it out as it can go, and I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. I think it looks cool. Wouldn't it be a dream to have a pond, especially since the dining room's right there with those big windows? You can just look right out. And also, I added these little sticker things, and I know they look stupid in build mode, but in gameplay, they will actually be functioning fireflies. So fireflies and pretty little flies and cute little things will fly around the pond and light it up at night, which is so cute. I love that. Can you just imagine, you know, you're having a little fancy Christmas dinner, right? Or maybe not. Let's just do, like, I don't know, a fancy dinner at your house, right? And you look out the window and it's getting dusk. It's like 8 p.m. and there's fireflies on that little pond. And it's lighting up. And also I do some more stuff that's we're gonna talk about lighting up here in a minute. But what was I just gonna say about something I just did? Oh, I put vines around the house as well. I gave it that old style look. I don't know why, because this house is brand new to them. They just got built, but I liked it and I did it. I put some lights around, and while I was putting some lights around this house, I decided that I actually wanted these fairy lights to be surrounding the entire property. And you don't see it in this video because I did it off camera, but I changed the lighting of them to be very yellow. And there is a screenshot in the screenshots when I show you them of what it looks like at nighttime, and it is so beautiful on this property. Guys, you don't even believe. I want to move in today. Like, this is so beautiful. But we are actually doing wallpaper now, so if you guys aren't new to my channel, then when I do wallpaper, I do it very, very last, and that probably makes you really mad, and I'm sorry. But if you see me doing wallpaper, that means that the video is done, because it's the last step for me. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys had a really fun time. I know I did, voicing this over. I'm also just making small adjustments to the house because I forgot some things I wanted. But if you want to talk to me more, then all my socials are down in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next upcoming videos, which I would say would be soon, but I honestly have no idea because I don't have a set schedule anymore like I used to. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!